Good morning. Burning some sage here. Happy Wednesday. It feels like we've had a whole week and it's only Wednesday. I'm amazed at that. Do you guys feel that way as well? Time is a bit condensed. I think we're fitting a lot in our days right now. The energetically, anyway, it sure feels that way. I hope everyone slept well. I did. I slept well and remembered my dreaming, and so I enjoyed writing that down as soon as I made my tea. And while my tea was steeping, it's begun to become a really wonderful practice, and it's really helping me with dream recall. So my next goal is lucid. I would like to have more lucid dreaming. I've only had that rarely, and not in any way regularly, but I'd like to. Okay, enough about me. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Sarah's talking about a dream she had early this morning. Got to meet greens. Oh, they're like the grays, only green. Okay. And I got to play with some of their tech. Still so jealous of galactic tech. No kidding. Oh man, do I want the galactic healing. Oh, I want the galactic healing to be available to all of us. I'm trying to heal my gums, and I would greatly appreciate galactic help with that. To heal my gums. Things like that would be so helpful for so many. Good morning, Ralph. Positive vibes. I love it. That's what my coffee cup says today. Good vibes only. Oops, excuse the lipstick. Good morning, Paul. Oh, the Dream Show. I love that show. I really love the Dream Show. I'm so glad you watched it. Such amazing ladies, and hopefully Kelly's feeling better today. I really hope she's feeling better. And Allie, she was struggling. I'm glad she's on our prayer list. Another show I really like, I don't know if you've watched it, Paul, but I really like watching Gerald and Jamie over at Tarot Stash when they do shows together. They talk about decks and they talk about art and what various kinds of art and cooking sometimes and recipes and just all kinds of amazing things. It's such a wonderful vibe there. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sarah's dreaming of baking. Paul's still in the Poconos. Oh my goodness, still in the Poconos. Sarah's got to wait to bake. Oh goodness. Oh, thank you for having a candle on for us, Paul. We appreciate that. Sarah's asking for descriptions. Good morning, Tom. It's nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. I watched Tom and his friend Kathy, and a number of the people in chat were either family members or people that also attended the same retreat that Tom did. And you could really tell that they have made some incredible bonds with each other, which is beautiful to see. I love this community for that very reason. Paul slept like a baby. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad. That's such a good feeling. Good morning, Teresa. And how are things in the Dragon's Nostril this morning in Florida? Are there iguanas falling from trees? We want to know. Oh, Tom had a healing. Whoops, let me put that up there. Tom had a healing from the Galactics. They came to him in light form. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Oh, I love, love, love that. Oh, I love that so much. That is beautiful. They come to us all, and we all remember it. It was, wasn't it? All kinds of sideways humor yesterday. I love those two together. I just love listening to them, their voices, how they are, the easy camaraderie, the relaxed, the knowledge. Both of them are just chock full of knowledge. And I love how they just casually share it and interact with the chat. It's really, really wonderful. I love Gerald and Jamie together. They're awesome. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, good morning. How are you today? How are things on Resilience Ridge? Are we seeing hawks fly over today? I looked up this morning and you would have appreciated the view, Jules. It was partly cloudy, a little bit hazy. The blue was just starting to enter the sky, just a mere whisper of blue from the black of night. And I could very clearly see the fir trees and Douglas fir trees and cedar trees behind our home and beside it. And I always start my prayers with thank you. I imagine you are on your patch of sky doing probably the very same thing. Outside saying thank you for this day. Thank you for helping me. Please keep helping me. And so on. It's a great way to start the day. I always imagine Jules doing the same thing. Maybe with a cup of coffee, in her pajamas, outside on the beautiful Resilience Ridge. Yeah. Oh, Paul says Tom is great. Oh, yeah, Tom is great. Yeah, isn't that fantastic that he had healing beings come to him in light form? Woohoo! That's big. That's tremendous. Oh, awesome. Ooh, yay, yay, yay. Oh, that's wonderful. I love their song. I love their calls. And isn't it always amazing, Jules, when eagles talk? Their voices are tiny compared to their size. You would expect from their beautifulness and gorgeousness and dramaticness, you would expect them to have much larger voices than they actually have. It always kind of cracks me up. Oh, it's 64. Oh, man, that's cold for Florida. Not iguanas yet, huh? It's got to be a little cooler for them, I'm sure. Yeah. I hope you got to walk in this morning, Teresa. And how's that crown? Is it like feeling like nothing happened? Everything's good? I hope. Good morning, J-Cat lady. Nice to see you. Good morning and happy Wednesday. We're already at February 25th, if you can believe it. Wow. Oh, yes, you actually were outside near Jamie's with coffee. Oh, I saw true. I like that. Oh, good. Your tooth is good and you did walk. Oh, good. Good, because it took 6 or 7 visits to the dentist for that to be a done story. So I'm very glad you've been able to move on with your life, because nothing gets your attention like dental issues, Oof. Ralph, we got 35 inches of snow Monday. Oh, man, Ralph spent all day yesterday shoveling. Oh, now it's snowing again. Is winter over yet? I can understand that. Oh, I hope you're doing, a little heat and ice, some gentle stretches for your lats, those muscles in your lower back. Paul and I, my husband and I, were talking about that yesterday, about how when it snows and people are shoveling and they're using muscles they're really working out muscles that haven't maybe been used for a time, that can get so sore. So prayers for your back, Ralph. Let me put you on the list, because you're going to be doing more shoveling today, probably. Ralph's back. Try to do some gentle, 20 minutes ice, 20 minutes heat. Because the body responds, and it sends fluid to those ouchy parts to protect them, which we feel as swollen and soreness. And so the ice and heat kind of helps move that along. Oh, dang, Ralph, no kidding. That's a heck of a lot of snow. I was wondering about Barbara. I wonder how much snow she got. And because I looked online yesterday, and I looked up specifically, I Googled how was New Jersey, because I wanted to know how Barbara is. And when it stopped snowing, it was still blizzard conditions. So there was these giant winds causing drifts everywhere. So I'm hoping that Barbara was able to get a little table of some sort, clear the under the table area for her beloved dog, I think it is, so he or she could go outside. So some dogs love it. It's funny because Paul and I were talking about this yesterday. Like when you're a kid and it snows, it's like, yahoo, And some people stay that way their whole lives. They're like, yeah, where's my skis? Let's go sledding. And other people are like, oh no, the sky is falling. And I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I like to make sure I have everything we need. I like to think ahead, in case so that we are safe and well cared for should an event happen. Can't plan for everything. So I'm somewhere in the middle where I think it's beautiful and I enjoy it. But that only lasts for about 3 or 4 days. And then I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I can melt now. Winter was lovely. Thank you so much, because snow is actually a mineral. I did some research on it a couple of years ago. And maybe you guys all know that. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that snow is considered a mineral. So during the winter, we have mineral in the form of gorgeous snowflakes coming down on Earth, 35 inches at Ralph's place. Definitely purifying. Definitely a cycle of purification. It definitely quiets everything in a blanket of soft quiet. It stops a lot of movement. Everyone has to stay in place if they possibly can. But we say big prayers for everyone's safety who has to drive in it to go to work or go to the store. We wish everyone to be safe. But it is the north of the medicine wheel, a time to go within and reflect, reassess, dream dreams of spring and what you want to give your energy to, with your physical body, your mental body, and emotional body. Interesting. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, good. He has his Pam. Oh, thank goodness. He's in the very good hands of his sweetheart Pam. Oh, lovely. Whoops, I was trying to show it. There. There we go. Yay. Then he is in good hands. Not to worry. No one to worry about that. Gee, cat lady. Good morning. I loved to shovel snow when I lived in Massachusetts. But I was 20 years younger. Yeah. We don't often get very much snow here. If we do, like if we get 8 inches of snow, it's snowmageddon in the Pacific Northwest, and absolutely everything is completely shut down. That's just how it is, because we're not used to getting a lot of snow. And I know even places in the Northeast that are used to snow. Like I saw a lot of really cool shorts yesterday coming from New York City in Central Park. And people enjoying it, and but I've heard that even places that usually get snow have gotten a lot more than they're used to due to climate change. Places like New Jersey. So hopefully we will hear or see Barbara Berkman this morning. Hopefully she'll poke her head in sometime today. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning. She says, good morning, my lovely. Sending so much love, blessings, and prayers to you all. I am passing by. We'll be doing a lot of praying this day. I feel in my heart that it is needed. I've been feeling that too, Fatima. I was writing down on the cardboard in front of me that I used to cover my table that I paint on, and then I wrote it over here. I've been doing the meditations. I do meditations every day and absolutely every night. And there's one that's called the Metta. It's called a metta prayer. And I was doing that with the intention of the world. Anyone who needs it needs love and health and safety. It's that one that goes, may all beings know happiness, no peace, no safety, no love. May they all be protected. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Fatima. I feel the same way. Good morning, Kelly Bach. Good morning. Ever since I updated my iPad, she says, many of my chat messages don't show up. So please don't think I'm ignoring anyone. Oh, I'm sorry that's happening. I've noticed some glitches as well. It was a week ago, I think. Diane G and I were talking about it because we both noticed it the same day. That on my iPad, for instance, I was watching the whole thing go blank. So it would just say, where the address is at the top of the screen. It would say www.youtube.com, and then the rest of it would be nothing. So that was like, oh dear, what's happening? So, yeah, I hear you. Paul, hearing on the radio the song The Sound of Silence like 3 times this morning. Whoa, that's amazing. I love it when I get messages in songs. That definitely sounds like what's happening with you, Paul. That's powerful. And that's fantastic that you're making note of it. I always say, like Callie Healer encourages us all to say, yes, I got that message. Please send more messages. I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the messages can keep, lets the universe know, yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm open. I act on the messages I get, that kind of thing. I welcome them. And then they're like, oh, cool. They'll send you more. Good morning, Leah. Leah, driving as usual. I wonder where you're driving to, huh? Yeah, that is a good song to have on repeat. Heck yeah. Oh, there you are. We were just talking about you, Barbara. Been wondering about you for 2 days. Blessings all this morning. Lurking and listening. We got more snow last night. Oh, geez. An owner of park is not plowing us out yet. Must be a reason for that. Maybe you can't. Maybe it needs work. I can't afford to hire someone because they charge hundreds of dollars. Absolutely. I hope you have enough food and liquids, soups and coffee or tea or what have you, to just shelter in place. I hope you were able to get a little table outside that you could sweep the snow off the top of it and underneath it so your dog could go outside. I hope that was something you were able to accomplish, but we're so happy to hear from you. We were just talking about you. Yeah, we hope you are feeling good, Kelly, because Kelly had her infusion. Wasn't it yesterday, Kelly, where they were coming to your home? So I hope that went well and that you are feeling positive effects from it today and taking it super, super easy. Oh, definitely on the prayer list, Barbara. You know that. You know you're on the prayer list. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Sarah. The disturbed version of that song. That is powerful. It's incredible. When I first heard him sing that, I listened to that over and over. It was beautiful and powerful. Such good voice control. Very much so, yeah. I was thinking of the same version. Super cool. If you haven't heard it, Paul, check it out. Yeah, Sarah, I think you're right. I think Barbara is buried in snow. How many inches did you end up getting, I wonder? Was it 35 inches like our friend Ralph and Pam? Whew. Judith, good morning. She asked Paul, have you heard the version by Pentatonics? It's amazing. I wonder if I've heard that. I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, okay. Oh, Sarah has it on her YouTube watch later list. Oh, cool. Yeah, Kelly says, praying for you, Barbara. Maybe people can pull together to help get you out. Yeah. I was talking with Paul about, I almost got him a little mini snowblower a couple of years ago for the holidays, and I didn't end up getting it. And he said, "Oh, I'm glad you didn't, because we haven't had snow to use it." But then I was telling him I had researched and looked into propane, because there are ways you can just melt the snow, but then that creates ice and water, and then later ice, which could create issues for people around you wherever that water has run to. So it's worth being thoughtful about, being thoughtful over. Um, yeah, I hope that you have everything that you need, Barbara. It is a good excuse to stay in your pajamas and watch movies. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Kelly says, thank you all so much for the prayers. The infusion went perfectly. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's good. That is good news. Now we have Diana Bowles on our list, of course, because she's going bionic on March 5th. And I believe she has some family members coming in to help her. And I hope it goes just smooth as glass. And I'm really thinking that her recovery time is going to be shorter than she thinks. I think it's shorter than expected, I should say. I'm thinking it's going to go really, really well. I pray that with all my heart that it does. Yeah, no kidding, Jules. We are so happy to hear that, Kelly. Thank you. Yes. Judith says, or build a big snowman. I remember once when I was, oh, I don't even think I was 20 yet, and we had mega snow here in Washington. And I remember my father-in-law built a giant, well, yeah, rocket. Let's say rocket, because he decorated it to with food coloring to look like a rocket. Because we were all like, "Dude, what the heck?" So we made him decorate it like a rocket. But he made it on a big boxy platform out of snow, and it was ginormous. But yeah, isn't it funny how when you're kids, you can be outside for hours and you barely notice the cold, and you only come in when people make you come in, and you're sopping wet and you're soaked, and but you're having so much fun sledding, hanging out with your friends, and having snowball fights that you barely notice. And then as you get older, you're like, oh no, thank you. No, thank you. I like to be warm and dry. You know, our dog Rosie's like that. She's just like, thank you, but no, I would like to sit on the couch and look out the window and watch the rain. Usually for her, it's rain. Um, she loves to rub her face on grass when it's frosty. It's like scratches on her muzzle that she really enjoys, and it's so cute to watch her slide around on her face on grass that's frosty. And she loves the snow a little bit. For a little bit, she really likes it. And then she's like, okay, I'm ready to go in and have treats and be cozy. And she has places to sleep all over the house. Oh, that's something we've learned recently is you can add beds, but you can't take them away. Once you make them available, they're now part of your furniture. Oh, yeah, build an igloo. Oh, yes. Yes. Give kids a couple of cardboard boxes, and before you know it, you're going to see an igloo. Yeah, the magic and wonder of being a child. I had a dream last night where I was riding on a tram. It was like a tram train sort of situation, and it had very large glass windows. Oh, there's a bird on the feeder outside my window. And on the way back, I was riding a bicycle, and it was so beautiful. It was like a storybook. This path that I was on, the roadway was strewn with moss and flowers, and it was very beautiful. And then I was back on the tram, and I was saying, hello, butterflies. And then it would continue on, hello, ponies. And I would be saying hello to the animals that I was seeing, but the people in my dream on the tram weren't seeing them until the fifth window when I was said, hello, bunnies, hello, rabbits, because there were groups of them. And then the people on the tram were able to see what I was seeing. And so I started taking pictures of the rabbits. And one kept hopping closer to me and closer to me. And as it got closer to me, I noticed that its eyes were not the same size. One was bigger than the other, and they were so crystalline, mesmerizingly blue and beautiful that I just kept taking pictures. It was an incredible dream. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Oh, have a wonderful day, Paul. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the candle that you light for everyone. It's much appreciated. Janet, good morning. She says, blessings to everyone lurking and listening. Thank you. Thank you very much, Janet. Appreciate that. Enjoy the class, Paul. Sarah says, if you see Archangel Michael in meditation, tell him I said, hey, brother. How do you do that in Hawaiian? Is it like that? Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Yeah, it was a really cool dream, Teresa. I really enjoyed it. And then I was at a station of a transfer station, and I remained stationary. There was a lot of activity around me. Some family members, people coming and going, and I worked with a coworker, and we were assembling cylinders and putting. They had brass indicators on them that would indicate pressure. That had valves, like a valve would have a needle indicating pressure. And there was tubing, and the material, by the fifth one that we were creating, some of the materials had been watered down in some way. So there were, the word I don't know, bifurcation. It was where the tubing wasn't holding its resiliency, it wasn't holding its integrity. And my young coworker was at his wit's end. He was near tears. He was so upset. He was so stressed out. And I told the supervisor that this was not okay to have these conditions where this young worker was so stressed out. It was not healthy. People should be able to go about an honest day's work and enjoy their work and do their work well, and not be set up to fail by a system that is no longer working or is working from the basis of greed. I think that's what I think it represented the younger generations, and how my generation would like to see them do an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, and do it under conditions that are fair and humane and make sense. That's what I would like to see with all my heart. So it was a really interesting dream. Ooh, I like that, Jules. Interdimensional tram to the fifth dimension. It sure was beautiful. And I had socks full of them. Like, you know, those kind of socks that are really popular when you want to relax? You know, they have like stripes sometimes, and they're fuzzy socks, and they're comfy. Well, I had a couple of those that didn't match, but they were full of trinkets and money, mostly quarters, lots of money, and treasures. And I was carrying two of these socks that were full of trinkets and treasures and money, mostly quarters, and trying to keep track of them. So it was really interesting. I had AI help me decipher that dream. And it definitely felt and looked and seemed like the end of a cycle. Like my generation wanting to speak up on behalf of others. And being very thankful, wanting there to be peace for everyone, a chance at it. Everyone deserves that. Everyone deserves that meta prayer, that meta prayer of may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be protected, may you know love, may you remember your purpose in coming here. And that applies to everyone on the planet, whether I like them or not. Everyone deserves that. And I very much want to see that for everyone on Earth, not just the people, but the animals too. All of the species that are currently under threat from a system that's out of balance, from a physical world that's out of balance. and wanting to apply that meta prayer to every soul on earth. Yeah, the animals come to teach us so much about love and balance and how to live. They're such amazing examples, and they're so resilient. And it just seems right now like it's so important to stay grounded. Rest if you need to. There's no sense in spinning wheels just to have something to do. It's okay to take time out and rest and really get quiet. Breathe in great spirit and just be quiet about things a little bit. Like yesterday, I went to a secondhand store. I keep going looking for things that I can create more of a gnome village with. So I have like all these popsicle sticks that we have saved over the past couple of years, and it's a lot of popsicle sticks. So I've been transforming jars, glass jars and plastic jugs and jars that would normally be recycled. I've been attaching popsicle sticks to them, and I want to turn them into a little gnome village for the North Lemurian Garden. I want to put them there. And I keep going to secondhand stores and I'm just not finding it. I keep looking for bird cages that are small, things that are being recycled for resale so that I can turn them into something beautiful. And I'm just not finding the right things. So I haven't been coming home with anything, and that's okay. Sometimes a daydream, before you can turn it into reality, it needs a time to incubate. And I'll know the right things when I see them. Or maybe I'll make them out of scrap wood. I can do that too. We have a staple gun and stuff, pneumatic, whatever you call those. So I could do that. But I'd really like to reuse things so that they get put to a good purpose. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun looking. I have another secondhand store I might be looking at over the weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. I think someone joined us. Christine. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this Wednesday morning? It's 7:32 here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's 35 degrees. What's it like in your neck of the woods, Christy? Yeah, we're happy to see you. Thank you, Judith. Sarah. Ask the gnomes for help in your quest. Oh, what a great idea. They know what you need. Also check if you have recycling centers near you. We do, because we use them. And we recycle stuff. What we can't recycle in our weekly pickup, we save and set aside, and then we take it to the recycling center near us. Yeah, thank you for that inspiration, Sarah. Ask the gnomes to help you. What a brilliant idea. So simple, so direct. I love it. I love it. Thank you for saying that. Oh, Christy's about a half an hour south of me. Oh, fantastic. A Pacific Northwest girl. I like it. Good morning, Sky Marie. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, good morning, Bora Bora. That's wonderful. Well, let me share who I have on the list, and you can let me know if there's anyone we need to add. I've got all those northeastern states without electricity and too much snow for Allie, for Puerto Vallarta, for Tim and Kelly, for Barbara Berkman and the snowstorm at her house, for Mexico's wildfires, for Kelly Bach, for Terry and Michael and Eric, for Ralph and Pam and their snow, for Richie, Morella, Nancy, Tony, Allison, Carolina's husband, Sky's back. How is that today, by the way? for our dear Diana, for Sarah and her cats, for Sue and her cats, for Jax and her family. Oh, Judith's in Hillsboro, Oregon. Oh, awesome. Let's see, Sarah says, pick things you need. I get my boxes to move that way. I don't fall in the bin, only what's easy to reach on top. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad your back's doing so much better, Sky. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Because this time of year, when we're doing unexpected things, due to weather events, it's an issue. It's a real issue. It makes a difference. And so many people are also having a hard time sleeping. And I really recommend, there's free apps. I use Insight Timer. I use the paid version now. But I started out on the free version of Insight Timer. And I've been using that I've been like over 1,300 days in a row of meditations, and that really helps. If anyone's struggling to get to sleep, I really recommend one of those apps. Calm, Insight Timer. There are probably others. There's also a lot of meditations on YouTube, I've been told, that can really help you just wind down. And like a couple of hours before you want to go to bed, just turn stuff off. I watch comedy. I watch something funny and relaxing. And you sort of get into a systematic way of letting your body and mind know that, oh, we're getting ready to go to bed in a couple of hours. So we're going to put on pajamas and we're going to drink this kind of tea and we're going to only watch something funny. Now, oh, please add Sheldon. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, you got it, Jules. Sheldon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. There you are, Jax. Hey, Jax. Oh, Sky started taking magnesium for muscle relaxation, and it's a sleeping aid. Way to go. I love it. Good morning, Selma. Good morning, good morning. Blessings to you. How you doing, Jax? Thank you. I hope you're doing well. We were just talking about you. Sheldon, the Mets player. I was really saddened today. If you don't mind, I would like to add Martin Short. His oldest daughter was found deceased by her own hand. And as a parent, I just, my heart aches for him. I send him love and light. He's a parent. So my husband and I were talking about him this morning and saying good prayers for him. Yeah. Hi, there she is. We were just talking about you, Diana. The dogs are fed. Goodness, you'd think they'd never eat. Dogs are like that, aren't they? Rosie and Paul have the cutest little thing they do. Paul makes her a plate and he tears up little pieces of meat all over and he hides the dog food underneath it, so it's like a little game for her. And then they eat yogurt together. Our vet recommended that we feed her live culture yogurt, a couple tablespoons, because it helps with her skin issues, and it really has improved. So they have a little ritual that they do, and they have favorite kinds of, like she likes lemon yogurt. Go figure. But it's really sweet to watch them do their morning routine. And breakfast is a big dang deal, you know? I'm glad to hear it's that way at your house too. Oh, juggled schedules. So yay, here with you all. Oh, we're so glad you're here, Diana. We're so glad you're here. We were talking about the 5th coming up. Not many days now before you go bionic. Yeah, it is, Teresa. Yogurt is like doggy ice cream. Yeah. Oh boy, does she like that lemon flavor that Paul and her share. And he knows all her favorites, and it's really sweet. It's really sweet there. She follows him around like a little kid. And then they go for a walk. At some point in the day they'll go for a walk. It's really sweet to watch. We had a fun evening last night. One of our grandchildren turned 6. So we got to do a excuse me, not a sky, a FaceTime with our little grandson. So we really enjoyed that. And it's something so adorable. 6 years old, eating cake, and still talking, and opening gifts that we sent, and they're really fun. It was really, really fun. Oh, Judith. Judith says, my mom always gave our dogs a raw egg for their coat. Yeah, fantastic. That is fantastic. I've offered Rosie scrambled egg and she won't eat it. She won't eat it. But raw egg, that's a different story. She does like salmon. I am very careful for entertainment purposes only to never, ever, ever give her salmon skin. Ever. It's bad. Do not give it to dogs. Do not give it to dogs. But I do give her the salmon meat. And boy, she likes that. And that makes her coat nice, and it makes us both, we need those, what are they called? Omega-3s. Yeah. Um, Mango unicorn, so sorry. Jax, what are we so sorry about? Janet, oh, absolutely. Oh, hon. I don't know what Jax is pointing that I noticed mango unicorn, so sorry. Don't know what that's about, Jax. Please tell me. Janet, oh, she injured her knee and ribs. Oh, honey. And or breastbone. Oh, shoot. Janet, heck yeah. For her knee and ribs. Jeez, love. I wonder if that's what muscles those are. Oh, please do the heat. And there's a heat and ice to help. And there's arnica. I hope you have some arnica gel or arnica cream. It penetrates deeper than some of the over-the-counter kinds. Usually you can get arnica over the counter, and it just seems to penetrate and help a little bit more. And please drink lots of tea or fluids today, because your body, once it gets injured this time of year, so many people get injured because the body's not used to moving in that certain way, and it sends fluid to protect it, and then it gets sore and swollen and stiff. And ice and heat, arnica gel, taking it easy, all those things help. I hope you can do that today. I know, right? What happened? No kidding. Genesis, please send some warm weather. East Youth Albay. Yeah. I wonder, yeah, no kidding. We're all feeling it for you, hon. Goodness sakes. Yes, it's going to go great, Diana. It's going to go great. Prayers are flying, dear. Kelly says, please put Rachel on the prayer list. She canceled her live stream because she's not feeling good. Oh, Dolly. Dolly/Rachel. I wonder why she goes by Dolly. Because for a while there, I didn't know what to call her. I just kept calling her Dolly because I knew some people called her Rachel, but I wasn't sure if that was like a special, I just didn't quite get it. So, oh, absolutely, prayers for her, because her live streams are so fun. She is such a bright and shining diamond light. That woman is amazing. Oh, I hope she's feeling better. Diane G and I were talking behind the scenes, and we were comparing notes about what we see happening, what we think's happening. And Diana, I hope you'll chime in on this. But when I get quiet and into that place of loving, a loving heart, my energy body has expanded. It's gotten this blue, very thin blue um, layer to the edge of it, as if I were a geode. And that is protection. That is, this is going to sound out there for entertainment purposes only, but the energy of Yeshua, the religious one, I want nothing to do with whatsoever. But the energy of Yeshua as an ancient, ancient guide, as an ancient energy, thinking of it, what I saw in my mind's eye was, you know how they say we are the ocean in a drop? We are not just drops in the ocean, but we are the ocean in drops. You know how they say that? Well, let's say we were all one with Creator, because we are. And then we go to parts, we're sent out. We're sent out, for instance, to go to Earth and experience a life in the physical and the Earth school, taking on certain patterns and things to lighten them from the inside out. As that happens, for entertainment purposes only, as we are released to go forward in our incarnations, we are enveloped in this thin blue, it's almost navy, a navy blue membrane, if you will, that holds within it that drop of water. That is us. That lining, that's Yeshua. That's that ancient energy. It occurred quite naturally as creation unfolded. So that's what I saw in my mind's eye. And I had done a meditation to try and open myself to that energy, because religion did such a number on it that I did not go near it for decades. And so Diane G and I were talking about how our shields have changed. And there seems to be at least three components to our shields now. And I think that the people who are adjusting to these energies, each of us goes through this in a different way. Each of us has days where we just need to lie low and take care of our bodies, or sleep, or take care of our teeth, our gums, our heads, our headaches, whatever it might be. Eggs and beans, I call them. But I think this is how we are adjusting to the energy fluxes and the changes that we are undergoing as we ascend with Mother, because, you know, Mother's the star of the show and we're going with her. So that's my 2 cents on that. That's something I've been thinking a lot about. So I hope that made sense to somebody. I would love to hear your thoughts. Diana says, yes, thank you all. I feel all the love and am confident because of this joy you send me. Oh, absolutely and always. I sent you a text. I don't know if you saw it, Diana, but I sent you a text, sister, and it said, I'm going to bug you while you're recuperating because I'm going to need to know how you're doing. I'm going to need daily updates, all right, sister? I'm going to want to know how you're feeling. So prepare yourself. I'm gonna be bugging you. Yeah, I hope you heal quickly, Janet. Thank you, Jules. Yes. Oh, good. Totally agree in the stillness. Yes. Thank you. I was wondering what you would have to say about that. Janet, good morning. Have been working from home today. Oh, good for you. And missed the chat. We'll roll back and listen later. Oh, all right, Janet. Love and hugs to you and your beautiful kitty. I'm glad you're working from home today. That's good news. Whoops. Teresa, like a footprint we can be contained within. Yeah, like that. A blueprint. Yeah. An energetic recipe we can follow. I like that. That's a good way to say that. My kid will have a list for sure and my phone. Okay. Okay. Oh, sitting in it for the rest of these days to come. Yeah, I'm so glad your kids are going to be there for you. I think it's her son and daughter-in-law who treat her very, very well, as she deserves. That's good. Yeah, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. She says, oh, hugs, Barbara. Thank you for the prayers, and I'm glad you're feeling better, but we'll pray for you as well. I love how our community, oh, geez, it's 7:50, holds each other in such good prayers. I'm sorry for the ones that join us at 7:45 for the meditation. I apologize for today's delay. Let's take 3 deep breaths, rubbing our hands together as our chakras are represented in the palms. We bring our attention to the now, to this moment, taking 3 deep breaths. We're breathing in Great Spirit, and we're breathing out any energies that do not belong to us. In my mind's eye, I see us all together. We're walking through an old growth forest. The ground is uneven in spots as it is in old forests, but there are wide walkways, worn through time by our ancestors. And we all walk together. We're giggling and talking amongst ourselves. Some are humming, some are just silently witnessing everything. And we enter deeper into this forest. And we come upon a very, very large tree. And as we walk around it, slowly taking our time, happy to be together, we see a root. It's very gnarled, very large. It's covered in moss. And as we continue around it, marveling at its size and shape, we see a doorway, and we follow it. We walk down into the earth, and as we do so, we hear drumming. We smell sage and sweet grass. We can hear the grandmothers singing and humming quietly. We continue down and down and down. The earth is soft and thrumming. It's warm and comforting here. We can hear the sounds of earth above ground, but the sounds below ground are so comforting. We hear Mother's heartbeat louder. We feel our own hearts responding to her heartbeat. We know the grandmothers have us well in hand. We come to a great cavern. In the center of this cavern is a fire. There are elders sitting in loose configurations throughout the floor of this cavern. There are some crystals about. There are drums and pillows and blankets. And we wander. Each of us sort of wanders off into what we're drawn to. Some of us go towards the crystals. A lot of them are blue and glowing. Some of us go to the ones that are drumming. And seated here and there, talking amongst themselves, are our guides and angels who are great friends. We've walked together many times. They are taking notes, comparing notes, laughing softly amongst themselves. Some of us are marveling at the mosses and the shells and the iridescence of them. Pavloni. There's a quiet stream. We can hear it. It sounds like music here in the center of the earth. There's such a feeling of love here, of absolute safety. We are so protected and loved. Our guides and angels are right here with us. Our ancestors are seated. Some of them are standing back, talking with the grandmothers. We've never felt so safe in all our lives. We wish everyone could feel this. If they could, oh, if they only could. It would bring such peace to the world. The more time we spend here and we let our gaze lift up, we see there are meeting rooms above our heads that we didn't see at first. As our energy relaxes, as our resonance becomes stronger, as our frequencies heighten, we are able to see more here. That is the way of it. You only see what you are ready for. No need to worry. The truth reveals itself the more aligned you are with your heart and your purpose. And the more grounded you are, the more you can see. So we each choose a pillow and we sit where it is most comfortable, where we're drawn to. All is well. If there is sage nearby, you are welcome to bring some of that sage smoke around yourself, cleansing your energy. Breathing in Great Spirit, releasing all energies that do not belong to you. Breathing in your Dharma, everything you came here to accomplish. Breathing out any self-doubt. Breathing in love. Breathing out peace. The stream gurgles and babbles, makes almost musical sounds around us. And it echoes in this cavern, this place of peace. Any burdens that you have been carrying, you are free to set them down here. No harm will come to you or them here. Your ancestors have you well in hand. Your guardian angel, each of us has one. Each of us has a guardian angel at our back at this instant, smoothing our edges, smoothing down our feathers, repairing any patches as they need. Aligning our chakras in the most beneficial way. Breathing in with the vagus nerve so that it may wander as it will to a place most optimal for today, for you right now. grounding all of this beautiful, peaceful energy into Mother Earth. She is happy that her children are here, sharing love with her, sharing space with her, sharing the purpose, the Dharma, the reason we've come to Earth, to learn in this beautiful school, to learn how to resonate and carry high energies and ground them into the very fabric of time here. We do this with all our senses, with song, with voice, with prayer, with sight, with smell, with feel, with our mental bodies, emotional bodies, spiritual bodies, physical bodies, all in alignment. Breathing in diamond light, breathing out codes. These codes will be found by those that need them to lighten their load, to remind them. Everyone awakes in their own time. Mother sees to it. With our intent, she can fashion many, many blessings, many miracles, many things for those above ground. The plant kingdom thanks us. The stone people thank us. The crystals are giggling, shining and sparkling, tickling the earth as they will, and our senses. In the very center of this cavern, there is a being of light. With a cistern and a ladle, and you may drink your fill of this light. Each of us approaches gracefully, gradually, forming a sort of line, and each of us can sip from this light. It adds to your soul light, helping you shine even brighter. It knows right where to go, this light. It knows right where to go. It adds to your innermost being and releases anything you no longer need. And as you release, you say, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now the stream sparkles just a little brighter. The music of water echoed in this cavern like music. After you've had your fill, you've given your thanks, you may go and speak with your guides and angels. Very quietly, very softly, things will be known. You may speak forehead to forehead if you wish, and share with them the pictures in your mind, and they will help you. And the rest of us are holding space till everyone has had time. Time, what a silly word. Your shields are being shined. Your energy is expanded and beautiful. When you are ready, and you will know when that is time, Return fully to your physical body. Your guides and angels and ancestors are blessing you as you do so. Mother is thanking you with the love that you feel for her in your heart expanding. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am here on purpose with love. Returning fully to your body. Let's bring our hands together. Before we do so, I want to add prayers for all those in the Northeast states without electricity, all those with too much snow. I add light and love to Allie in Puerto Vallarta and Tim and Kelly. For Barbara Berkman in the snowstorm that is at her house. For the Mexico wildfires. For our dear Kelly Bach. For Ralph and Pam and Terry and Michael and Eric. And Richie and Marilla and Nancy. For Sheldon, the Mets player, and his recent diagnosis. For Martin Short and his family. For Janet's knees and ribs. For Tony and Allison. For Carolina's husband. For Diana. For Sarah and her cats. For Sue and her cats. For Diana's family members who are traveling, who will be traveling to her. For Jax and her family. For our dear Dolly, Rachel. May she acclimate and feel better as the day progresses. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this love and this light. We ground this energy of our own free will. Happy to be of service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can return to this energy anytime you want to. You are most and always welcome here. As we return, we pat the big giant tree, our beloved benefactor. We rub its bark as we return to our bodies. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for your medicine. Thank you for helping us. You may hear wolf, you may hear hawk. You will hear the medicine that is appropriate for you. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And their calls are like a song of joy in your heart. Carry it with you. Carry it with you today. Shine bright on purpose. That's why you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Rush. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Sarah says, I left a crocheted wisteria flower on the door for the Fae. Gotta always leave a gift for the Fae, yes. Oh, thank you, Denise. I'm glad you're here. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Sarah said something else. The crystal cave. If there's a pool of water in the middle, you can ask the dolphins, porpoises, and whales to join and entertain them. Oh, she loves that cave. Diana says, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be staying in the cabin today and visiting with the crystals of the cave. Wonderful, so glad I could be here. Oh, would not be complete without you, dearest. Love to you all. Have a wonderful day today. Bye for now.